Hello student, I am Shalini Sharma, Assistant Professor. Today's topic is nitrogen fixation, where as we know that the nitrogen is one of the most important element for the development of plants, where the nitrogen have atomic number 7 and the mass number is 14, where the nitrogen fixation play a very important role as the nitrogen present in the atmosphere is not useful for the plant. Therefore, that is why we want to convert the atmospheric nitrogen into the ammonia, and that play a very important role into the biomolecule like amino acids, nucleotides, and they perform a certain microorganisms. As this diagram is showing that nitrogen is converted into the ammonia, then it converted into NO2 minus, then it converted to NO3 minus. That process is known as nitrification, and they further converted into N2 in the atmosphere, which is known as denitrification. Now, I would like to tell about the importance of nitrogen. As the nitrogen is present in the earth approx 78%, but unusable in N2 forms by most organisms. That is why the nitrogen is converted into a ammonia, and that process is known as nitrogen fixation. And plants and animals depend on fixed nitrogen. That is why the nitrogen cycle play a very key process in the ecosystem. Now, the type of nitrogen fixation. Nitrogen fixation is divided into two categories, that is non-biological and biological, where the biological is converted into two categories, that is non-symbiotic and symbiotic, where the biological nitrogen fixation is play with the help of microorganism. Main focus is microorganism, and the symbiotic converted into two forms, that is legumes and non-legumes. Where when we are talking about the non-biological, it converted into two categories, that is industrial and lightning. Industrial fixation and atmospheric fixation. That atmospheric fixation, lightning play a very important role to convert N2 into nitrate. Now, I would like to tell about the biological nitrogen fixation, where the microorganism play a very important role. In microorganism, basically the prokaryotes only important for the biological nitrogen fixation. They include two types of microorganism. One is free living and another one is symbiotic bacteria, and the key enzyme is nitrogenase. Next, the free living microorganisms are basically Azotobacter, Cyanobacteria. That is, example is Ammonia. And in the symbiotic, there are three different form of bacteria, that is Cynorhizobium in legumes, Frankia in the actinorhizal plants, and Ammonia in the lichen. And in the nitrogenase enzyme, the enzyme in nitrogenase enzyme play a very important role in the nitrogen fixation, where the complex enzymes are two, that is dinitrogenase and dinitrogenase reductase, where dinitrogenase is MOFE protein, that is molybdenum iron protein, and iron protein that is important for dinitrogenase reductase. Next, it play a very important role, that is extremely oxygen sensitive, and it produced the ATP and electron requirement they required. And with the help of this equation, I will tell about that N2 is converted into the ammonia, and this 16 ATP is converted into the 16 ADP. As I am tell that the ATP is one of the most important requirement to convert the nitrogen into the ammonia, that is 16 ATP into 16 ADP.